Welcome back, trainers. Hope everybody is having a fantastic day. We got some fun stuff to talk about. So we're going to be taking our level 51 Conkeldurr SHUNDO. Oh yeah, let's go. Can't believe I had it almost fainted when I saw it after the trade a long time ago. So we're bringing it back. Now, it's good. It's just a little difficult sometimes, you know, with the level 50 things roaming around, specifically Charmers, right? It's a little difficult. But Conkeldurr, level 51, absolutely phenomenal. So I do enjoy it. If you already have a, I don't know, say a Machamp or something like that, maybe you just want to stick with that. Don't work too hard to get that level 50 Machamp or Conkeldurr. I do believe we're going to get a community day for it in the future. Who knows when, but it will probably show up one day or another. Now we're going to be pairing it up with several different Pokemon here. Got some crazy lag at the end. It only happens when I'm about to take that victory strike. Crazy. So it was a fun day. I did test out Love Cup. I was trying to do some really wacky teams, and my gosh, I can't tell you how much I dislike it. So here we are in the Master League. We'll get the Melmetal 2 here for a couple of battles, so take a look at that. Now, I want to talk about something, seeing that we got the fighter out here, Conkeldurr. So I thought, because I just didn't do any homework at all on this, Sifu, this fighting game, I thought it was going to only be on the PlayStation 5. For whatever reason, but it's on the PlayStation 4, so I got that. Oh yeah, downloaded it, and I cannot tell you how much I love this game. It is awesome. I freaked out at this one moment. I'm not gonna, it's like every time you die, it actually ages you. You become stronger with less stamina. Sorry, I know this is Pokemon Go, but we'll get this over with in a minute. But there was a scene I couldn't, like, as soon as I recognized it, I know that they got inspired by this movie. I dropped the controller and I started jumping. I was like, yo, are you serious? They actually put this in the game. If you've ever seen the movie Old Boy, there is a fight scene. Go look it up on YouTube. A hallway fight scene where he just beats down people with a hammer and then his fist. He has this revenge. I won't tell you the story. You go watch it if you want. Do believe it's a Korean movie. And it was literally reminiscent of that, and this game is awesome. So there's that little bit of Poke talk before we get into the commentary. Love the game, and that kind of little throwback to the movie was just amazing. So anyways, we got the Lugia in here, of course. You already know, level 50 Lugia. Of course, it's not equipped. The Conkeldurr is, and they're backing out there, taking the win. Now we'll get into the commentary fully. Now, if you do enjoy my videos, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on. And remember, when you're done watching this, go look up Old Boy fight scene in hallway, or just Old Boy fight scene. You're gonna like it. It's pretty awesome. Anyways, let's get into it. We have a great up against Dialga. Let's go. Obviously, this is what we want to see. That and Melmetal, also Excadrill. Metagross to some degree is okay. It will be able to beat you to the Meteor Mash, so you will be outpaced in that regard, but you can figure it out accordingly. They're going to be throwing in their Lugia. We're going to go for a Stone Edge. How much does this do? Oh, they shielded up. Okay. Well, it could still take it pretty comfortably, but they wanted to use their last shield there, which sounds good to me. We got a Metagross and a Lugia in the back. We're going to go ahead and throw in that Lugia. Metagross. So we do change up the back line soon, and we're going to be putting Togekiss in the back. And what do you know? As soon as we put a fairy in the back, the steals just start popping up in the front for old Conky to beat them into the ground. Gotta love it. So we're going to go ahead and let that Sky Attack go. Or I was expecting maybe an Aero Blast, but they wanted to go for the Sky Attack. Sounds good. And we'll be taking them out there. They do go down with energy. That's unfortunate, and they're going to be backing out. They say, yeah, I'm good on that. Let's keep it moving here. Now, Conkeldurr, do you want to use it like I described in the beginning? If you have a Machamp, just go with that. If you're a Conkeldurr fan, if you got the candies, have a little fun. Yeah, go for it. Next battle, we're met with a Gyarados. Now, this is not particularly great, but our counter is almost keeping up with a Dragon Breath that's not very effective, which is pretty insane. We're going to go ahead and let that go through. Got some beautiful lag. Beautiful. So Agatail is going to be doing some okay damage. Just a little bit of chip there. Crunch is not very effective, so we're going to let it go while getting the shield and then retreating into Lugia, which we know can take the Crunch no problem at all. Oh yeah, look at that. Lugia is so OP, folks. This is crazy. So they decide to stay here, something very rare that I don't see too often. And we're taking them out. Okay, very good. Let's get it. I mean, that's perfectly fine. You don't swap. Who cares? That doesn't mean you're not a skilled player or whatever. Oh, you're not so fast to swap. Maybe they just didn't want to get locked and they have a plan. I understand. That's how it goes. So we're going to go for Sky Attack, immediately swap into our Metagross here and start getting the leg up on them. We're going to go ahead and shield that up. It is a flamethrower. And they're going to be bringing in a Garchomp. So we do have energy ready to go. We're going to go ahead and throw that Meteor Mash right about now. Before they start really digging in. They got Dragon Tail. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and bring in Conkeldurr. We need to do this. And getting to the Dynamic Punch. Getting that shield. Fantastic. They're going to farm us down here. All right, so Dragon Tail? I'm going to say Earth Power, yeah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and shield that up. They're not going to be able to make it to another Earth Power. And that Togekiss used all their energy, and that's why we had to throw in our Conkeldurr up against it, because, well, it doesn't want to go up against a Charm User. Unless you can land a Stone Edge up against that Togekiss, it's going to do a lot of damage. All right, next battle. What are we going to be seeing here? All right, a Zekrom. Go! No 3, 2, 1, just go! And that's shiny. You can never tell if it's really shiny too much unless you do see that glow in the tail. And you got to love that kind of... what kind of, I don't want to say biohazard, but just kind of like nuclear green, I guess. All right, so we're going to see that Crunch swapping into a Dialga here. They're going to be bringing in a Metagross. That's not good. Yeah, this is not a great situation. We're going to go ahead and let this go. We survive. Now, here's the plan. We want it to be as low as possible. Not going to get too much farm. Going to go straight for the Draco, doing a lot of damage to them. While they've used the shield, we're going to go back in here with our Conkeldurr, farm up. If they get to a Meteor Mash, we'll shield it up, but they do not. And a Mewtwo, a Shadow. All right, since we do have 2 shields left, I think we're going to be okay here. We do have the Metagross in the back. We're going to go ahead and swap into that while their shields are down here. Mewtwo kind of got stunned for a moment, said, oh, it's over. All right, so we're going to shield this up. We're getting baited by a Side Strike. That's fine. I was waiting for them to catch. I wasn't too sure if the switch clock was on. Pretty sure it is. I'm not even paying attention to that. All right, it comes Zekrom, and it does resist Steel. So that's a decent, I guess, Metagross counter-ish. I mean, Crunch, you got Earthquake on the Metagross. And look at the lag. Why does it always happen when I'm about to win? What is this? Like, I understand. We've gotten the 3rd shield. We've had the lag on our end, and it's helped us maybe, I don't know, 1 or 2 battles in 100 battles. But why does it always lag at the end when I'm about to take the final strike? Just a little weird. It's like... Have you ever seen another video game that has the perfect timing for you to just get screwed over when you're winning? I have never seen this in my life. And I've been gaming since I've been little. Since the regular Nintendo. All right. Speaking of that, a regular Nintendo had less bugs than this. All right, so we have a Groudon. What's going on here? So we're going to go ahead and shield that up. They baited us the first... Well, they threw a Fire Punch. We didn't shield it. They go for a Fire Punch this time. I figured let's go ahead and just maintain that health. And they catch a Dynamic Punch with their Lugia. One of the most resisted Pokemon to fighting. Nice catch. Gotta say, nice catch. Bringing in our Metagross here. And we do have Togekiss in the back. All right, so... This isn't looking half bad at all. They're not going to be... I mean, Aeroblast is going to do a lot, but it's not Shadow. So it's not like that Shadow damage. So we're building up a little bit of extra damage here, or energy, because the Dragon Tail's not doing much. Honestly, we could have farmed maybe a little bit more. Bringing in a Dialga, we're going to be barely making it to Earthquake. So it's a good thing that we farmed up a little bit extra on that last Pokemon. We're getting the shield, bringing in our Conkeldurr immediately, and they swap into their Garchomp, or get the names right, Groudon. Now, I did this so we can trigger the swap on them. Well, I figured they would swap, and we bring in Togekiss and we're scot-free. All we have to do is just, I don't know, farm it down and then go Flamethrower on the Dialga, and we're pretty much good to go. Now, what I was fearing is that they may get to 2 Iron Heads, in which, if they do, yeah, we're going to lose. So we're shielding this up, obviously. Come on, Togekiss 1, 2, and we get to the Flamethrower. I do believe it's going to require 1 more charm to actually KO. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful, taking the win there. We had about, what, like 1 or 2 HP on our Metagross, which would have done nothing because Dragon Breath's damage registration is way fast. So, whoa, no 3, 2, 1, just go. All right, so we're catching a Side Strike with our Metagross, which is great. All right, so they didn't, looks like they didn't even hit the bubbles. Oh, they did. All right, so I'm going to explain the visual glitch just for really quick here. I'm not trying to... Oh, but see, this is why, you know, don't get too angry at them. No, it's annoying, but it's not that big a deal, and I'll explain what's going on with that damage that's occurring before that even happens. Basically, if you catch like that, it's actually showing the damage you're taking before you get hit by it. That's all it is. That's all. Can be a little wacky. It's weird. Maybe there's other things in between that I'm just not seeing or explaining. Maybe you're experiencing different things, but for the most part, that's what's going on. You're basically just taking the damage before it actually shows the animation of the attack. That's it. All right, so, I mean, it's weird, too, because what if you shield? Yeah, I don't know. This game's bugged out. All right, so we're going for a Stone Edge. We're getting a shield and catching. This is Catch City over here with this Mewtwo. They're probably getting sick and tired of this crap. So we're going to catch with our Togekiss here. We're just trying to figure it out. Lag, what do you know? Can we get to Flamethrower, please? Of course we're going to get there. This is going to be, I don't know. It's looking okay. So here's the thing. That Mewtwo has a lot of energy, okay? Side Strikes, Psycho Cut, Mewtwo, I mean, it's just one of the best. So they have a bunch of energy stored up here. What they're doing is building up to 2. They got 2 ready to go. But I thought I'm just going to give it a fight anyways. It doesn't matter if you have 100 HP on your fighter. Conkeldurr, level 51. It's still going to go down. Pretty sure, right? Good game. You got me there. Moving on to our next battle. Make sure you get this video a thumbs up. Really do appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new. Let's get those subscribers up, folks. Alright, so we had a good leader swapping into Shadow Lugia. Alright. I'd like to see this here. Although Aeroblast is still going to say, what resistance? So we're going for a Meteor Mash, we're letting it go, which is a good thing for me. I like to see that happening here. And we will let this Aeroblast go. Alright, some pretty good damage. Now, I'm sleeping on the Dragon Tail damage, personally. It's funny because I use Shadow Lugia level 51 a lot. Well, I have one and I've been using it. And it's funny that I slept on that Dragon Tail damage. It really was chunking away that Steel-type Metagross. So we're going to bring in our Togekiss, and they were trying to catch an Ancient Power. I can guarantee you they're probably trying to catch. All right, so they have energy on their Dialga. We swap into our Conkeldurr, and they let it go. We got 2. I think maybe they just thought it was over. Who knows? All right, if there's like 2 Steel types and your Conkeldurr has a shield or 2, you can pretty much ensure you're going to take the win. Unless they got all this energy stored up, then, you know, Conkeldurr is not invincible in that regard. Next battle. Oh, Mamoswine. We got the Togekiss flying in the back. Met with this, I was going to say steel. Met with the ice. So this is great. Mamoswine, very squishy, but hits like a mammoth. Doesn't even hit like a truck. Hits like a mammoth from the Ice Age. All right, so we're swapping to Catch. There's a Catch City over here, catching a Hydro Cannon on our Togekiss. Okay. Like to see this here. Now, our Metagross doesn't want to go up against this period at all. If we so happen to get to a Meteor Mash and it has enough health for us to take it out, okay, or an Earthquake, okay, but otherwise, not a good matchup for Metagross. So we let this go here, and that's fine. Now, I figured I wanted to farm with Metagross, but it's like, let's just bring in Conkeldurr and take them out with counters before they get to a Hydro Cannon or a, better yet, an Earthquake. So we got a lot of energy. We're stored up. We got 2 Dynamic Punches ready to go. Conkeldurr is cracking his neck. Like, let's get it. All right, yeah, exactly. Let's go, Conky. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go for another one here, building up a little bit of extra energy. I do believe we want to swap here right after this, and let's go. So they're shieldless. I'm not really fearing 2 superpowers really at all, to be honest. It does decent damage, but it's not as threatening as you think. Bring it back. Mamoswine, I'm not farming. I do believe that I had energy ready to go there, so we're just going to take them out. Let's just take them out. All right, so yeah, exactly. There's no way they can win. I mean, they can go for superpower and take us out. The Conkeldurr will come back in and just sweep up. The next battle, what are we going to be met with? Oh, wow, that's so rare. Okay, we got the Togekiss in the back. Look, did you see what's going on here? All right, so that was a good lead. They're swapping into a Garchomp. We got RPS all the way. Massive skills right here, folks. All right, the skill level is off the charts at this very moment for myself, okay? I'm being sarcastic, okay? So we're going to let all this go. Yep. We're still going to do decent damage to Heatran. And there we go. Get into the Flamethrower. Beautiful. I do believe they're going to actually farm me down. Yeah, since they debuffed me twice, why not? I would probably do the same thing. So I actually do get off the Ancient Power here. I think we get the boost. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Yeah, take that boosted Charm. That's right. Steel type and fire. Such a massive resistance to Charm. So we're bringing in our Conkeldurr, letting it go. They're swapping into a Palkia. Got a little sweaty. Not really sweaty. Got a little worried, I should say. Like, oh, they let that go? I was like, okay. Okay, we're good. Bringing in the Metagross here, which is going to have resisted damage from the Palkia. It's taking resisted damage because of the water typing, but that's okay. We're still going to be doing a decent amount here. They're shielding it up. That sounds good to me. We still have 2 shields here. Got the lag at the end, right? See? Now, I'm not... It's just weird, right? Why? How? Bringing back... Okay, this is sneaky. All right, I wasn't expecting them to do it that quick. I was expecting it, but I was just not on my toes here. So you got me there. But we're still going to take them out and then take them out with a Metagross. Still one anyway. Ah, man, I wanted to do that with Conkeldurr. All right, good game. Moving on to our next opponent here. We're met with, oh, heck yeah, Dialga. Let's go, finally. They're swapping into Mewtwo. We're going to go ahead and rig a Metagross, but we still need to worry about Shadow Ball. All right, so we are going to shield this up. It's a Shadow Ball. Contemplating whether or not I want to double shield this Mewtwo here. We'll have to see. It's going to be tricky because if they go Side Strike and you shield up, boy, does that hurt. Oh, boy, does that cut deep. So what are we going to do? Let it go? Yep, we survive it. Psycho Cut's so resisted. They can farm down, and when they do come out of this with energy, it's just going to be crazy. So if they shield this, oh boy. Yeah, they double shield it, but you know, it's not the end of the world. We're just going to have to rely on Conkeldurr to just sweep it up. I'm hoping there's a double steal on this team. Or maybe even a dark, maybe Yveltal or something. Let's see what it is. Coming in here with Togepi. Oh, there's a dark type. Has to be Yveltal. There it is. So this is the final battle. So make sure you give it a thumbs up. Hope you did enjoy this. And I'll be catching you all in my next video. Thank you for watching. And I thank all my supporters. You're all much appreciated. Take care, trainers.